Hey guys, OJ Albina here, bring you guys our GDL Season 2 Week 4 battle against SV Tornado and his Vancouver Corviknights. Definitely go check him in the description below. Very, very cool dude. I know he recently hit 100 subs, so definitely go show him some love, help him push towards 200. That'd be awesome. Very cool dude. But before we jump into it, I do want to mention that only 30 to 35% of you guys that are watching the videos are actually subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching the videos, you're enjoying them, be sure to drop a sub. It really helps me out, lets me know you're enjoying what I'm doing, and it's completely free, so you might as well drop the sub. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into the team build. I do want to do a quick one just so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge going into the battle. So our team, if you did forget, consists of Kelvio, Scizor, Dugtrio, Drapion, Rotom-Mow, Talonflame, Doublade, Orbeetle, Rhydon, Drampa, and Gmax Alcremie. While our opponent's team consists of Terrakion, Volcarona, Grimmsnarl, Decidueye, Dragalge, Sandaconda, Pincurchin, Alolan Raichu, Tauros, Drifloon, and Gmax Blastoise that cannot click Shell Smash. Thank the Lord, because we would have lost. We have nothing for that. Excuse me. Ooh, I apologize. I might cut that out if it's too loud. But biggest threats gonna be Terrakion. I don't have many switch-ins for Terrakion. I have Doublade, which is actually a really good check to it. But Earthquake does definitely still hurt, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. Volcarona. Volcarona kind of destroys us on matchup. I don't have Volcarona. We built a team that's trying to be as anti-Volc as we can. I could have brought Drampa, which is actually a pretty decent check, but I don't think Drampa's very good in the matchup overall, so I ended up not bringing it, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful around that thing. I'm absolutely terrified of Volcarona. Alolan Raichu to terrain with that rising voltage. Big threat. Big threat because our ground types don't check it because it gets Surf and Grass Knot and it blows both of them backwards because one of them is like Trio and the other one's Rhydon. Rhydon's bulky. It's not bulky enough to take those hits, especially if it's like a Life Orb or an Extra Belt boosted. Not going to be a good time. And then the last biggest threat is definitely going to be that Gmax Blastoise. It can't click Shell Smash, but its coverage just kind of massacres my team. So we have a really makeshift check to it, and I'm hoping it ends up working out, but we'll definitely see as we end up getting into the game and all that good stuff. So as you can see on our screen, first member of the team is going to be Katniss, our Talonflame. Rocking out with the heavy-duty boots, Gale Wings, its ability, Dual Wing Beat, Will-O-Wisp, U-Turn, and Roost. 92 HP, 188 attack, 4 defense, 92 speed def, and 132 speed with a jolly nature. This thing is here to check Volcarona. Volcarona is a big issue for our squad, and more speed def bulky. Not super speed def, because we can obviously take it on pretty well, without the advent of Z moves and stuff like that. But decently bulky enough to be able to take on that Volcarona. We're here to Will-O-Wisp. We're here to U-turn around. It's not the same bulk up set we've brought in the other weeks that we brought Talonflame. There's definitely a more supportive role. If we can catch things that, obviously don't want to take a burn, stuff like a Blastoise being chipped out a bunch is obviously really nice for us. Stuff like a Terrakion getting super aggressive, trying to come in on us on a flying move or something like that, and it's Scarf or something like that can be really nice for us. And I really do like this thing just as a defensive check to that Volcarona, kind of being our oh no, don't lose to it button. Next up, we have our Gmax Alcremie rocking up the Love Ball, Aroma Veil, Disability, Dazzling Gleam, Recover, Psyshock, and Calm Mind. EVs wise, we got 196 HP, 4 defense, 100 special attack, 76 speed def, and 132 speed with a modest nature. This thing is actually very solid in this game. Outside of that Volcarona, it really kind of just demolishes my opponent's team with the Dazzling Gleam plus Psyshock coverage. Psyshock actually hits Volcarona pretty hard at +1, which is very nice to know. It also hits the Dragalge very hard, which is actually a pretty decent check to us otherwise. And then Dazzling Gleam hits the entirety of my opponent's team very hard, especially when we start boosting up. It hits it really hard. And it's a good just kind of everything besides Volcarona we can kind of max up with a hit and do a lot of damage back. So that's kind of going to be Alcremie's main role in this game. Next up, we got Dugtrio rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Arena Trap is its ability, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Sucker Punch, and Memento. EVs wise, we are rocking out with 236 attack, 92 defense, and 180 speed with a jolly nature. This thing is here to trap Volcarona, hopefully. As long as we don't let it get up to +2, I don't expect a Charty Berry. If it's Charty Berry, good stuff. We'll still do a lot of damage and hopefully have you in range of our Doublade later on with its priority. But as long as I don't let Volcarona get up 2 Quiver Dances and we hit our Rock Slide, it should not ever be able to beat us, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Provided we still have Dugtrio. Dougie's really important. What this also does is it lets us trap a Alolan Raichu outside of terrain. It lets us trap Pincurchin. It lets us trap a Gmax Blastoise after it's wasted Smash turns and it's, obviously in its tiny form. And it lets us trap a Scarf Terrakion, which is also very nice. We do have EVs to live a +2 Life Orb Quick Attack after Rocks from the Terrakion, so that's obviously a good contingency for it as well. And from there, it's just kind of here to trap something, get out, and then maybe come back and trap something else. It's very, very important member this week, though. It's literally just kind of my insurance to say I hope I don't lose to Volcarona. Next up, we got Nom the Rotamo making its debut, rocking out with I think it's debut, rocking out with the Assault Vest, Levitated its ability, Discharge Shadow Ball, Leaf Storm, and Volt Switch. EVs wise, we got 188 HP, 4 defense, 76 special attack, 52 spread def, and 188 speed with a calm nature. This thing is going to be a G-Max Blastoise check. We're not 2-hit KO'd by Max Hail, which is obviously really, really nice. Modest Max Hail does not 2-hit KO us, though actually after the hail damage it may, but that's obviously taking into consideration it's max modest, which I don't know if it necessarily is this game because it's also very good defensively versus me, so that's obviously really nice. Coverage to my opponent seem very hard. The only issue is we're very Volcarona, bait if we do end up leaf storming something like the the Sandaconda or something like that. We can obviously be very big setup fodder for the Volk, so we're gonna have to keep our Dougie in the back. But other than that, it's a really solid pivot. You can take a hit from Raichu pretty well and Shadow Ball that thing, so it's a good check to that if we end up eliminating the Blastoise in other ways. So I think that's very, very solid for our team. Next up, we got our Keldeo rocking out with the Choice Scarf, Justified Ability, Scald Flip, Turn, Secret Sword, and Air Slash. Sorry, I almost said U-turn at the end. Max speed, max special attack, force for death. It's here to tie with Terrakion. It's here to be a good Scarfer. If we can, even if we don't kill the Volcarona, if we get a little bit chip on it, we can actually outspeed it and kill it with a Scarf Scald. Do a lot to it even at +1. It's still going to do a lot of damage. We are a Keldeo as I accidentally move over. But it's a really, really simple spread. It's actually a great late game win con. Our opponent's water resists are going to be pretty much G-Max Blastoise and Decidueye. Decidueye I think my team deals with phenomenally, so I'm not super scared about that thing. The G-Max Blastoise, obviously another issue, but if we can get rid of that, we can get rid of the terrain. I think a Scarf Keldeo endgame is definitely something we can see, and it's just a great Revenger as well. Puts on a lot of pressure, and if we can click the right button, predict the right thing, we would be in a pretty decent spot. Next up, we got Doublade rocking out with the Eviolite. No guard its ability, Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Iron Head, and Shadow Sneak. EVs wise, we got 244 HP, 124 attack, 60 defense, 36 split def, and 44 speed with a adamant nature. Now this thing is here to pick off a Alolan Raichu. That's basically it. Stop me from absolutely losing to that. And I guess kind of forgetting its most important role as I'm recording this kind of in a rush. The Terrakion. This is our main Terrakion check. Terrakion runs just one. Otherwise, we obviously do have the Dougie to trap it. And Shed Shell is a lot less scary than like Life Orb or something like that. So that's obviously something to keep in mind. But we can take a +2 Life Orb Earthquake from that thing pretty well. We can take Earthquakes at neutral from it pretty well. And again, it's a great way of revenging the Alolan Raichu, which I think is very, very important. So, and it gives us backup priority for that Volcarona if we do end up chipping it a lot with like a Rock Slide if it's Charity Berry or something like that. But yeah, with that being said, that's the team. Let's jump right into the match. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We're connected with SV. Let's see what he ended up bringing. I really hate this matchup, like a lot, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I think we do have a potential great win con if we can get rid of the Volcarona. I think our Alcremie can just like auto pick up this game, like very solidly. It's just going to be pretty scary. We'll see though. We'll see. Whew! I'm nervous. Really need this win. Really need this win. Let's see. Okay, so all threats. Okay, so we got. Wait, no Terrakion? What's my Terrakions? I have a Volcar. Doublade. Volk. Pin. Raichu. What do you call it? Blastoise. Sandaconda, and Grim. So right off the bat, what do I want to lead off with? I think I either want to lead off with Nom or Polnareff. Just a matter of what I think he's going to lead off with. I can see him trying to lead off and get up his rocks, potentially. That would be very annoying. It just covers a lot, honestly, being that Scarf lead. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to lead off with our Keldeo and kind of go from there. I think Flip Turning is a very safe play. And Scalding is honestly super free versus this team. Scald is super free, especially if the Sandaconda leads. We can kind of just click Scald and prosper. Not our team isn't very rock speak either. If we get rid of the Sandaconda, our Blade looks a little bit better in the end game as well. So there's definitely options. So good luck, have fun to Mr. SV Tornado. Hopefully we can pick up a dub here. Definitely, like I said, very, very nervous here. Very, very nervous. But I think we have a good squad. Oni, which is Grim. That's pretty tough. I don't want to be T-waved. What in the world is my switching? I think I'm going to go Nom, because I think if anything he T-waves or sets up a screen here. And I don't want to be T-waved, like at all. You could also Spirit Break, which would be a little bit annoying. But Spirit Break, yeah, that sucks. Okay. How offensive are you? So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just hold switch here. That's very unfortunate. We're in a pretty tough spot. We'll see what we can do, though. I can't really go into Blade. I need Blade to revenge the freaking Alola Raichu, man. I need the Blade. So we do a decent amount. I really don't switch into this thing very well, do I? I think I'm going to go Talonflame, and I can throw off a pretty free Will-O-Wisp. Did a lot. So he's lefties. If I burn this thing, I'm in a decent spot. It's actually, maybe I should have roosted. This thing is giving me a lot of issues. Good lord. Maybe I should have just stayed in and got the discharge chip off. But burning this is also really good for our Keldeo. So we're going to be able to get the Wisp off, which is obviously really nice. Burning this thing is really important. Now from here, what is my play? I think my play here is to roost. As much as I want a U-turn catching him switching out, I think I roost here. Just because I can keep this healthy for the Volcarona in the back. It's going to Thunder Wave, that's really unfortunate. So you just reflect dual stabs. Please get this off. Okay, cool. Awesome! That's really bad. I would have loved that roost. I understand I'm paralyzed, but like that roost is so big. Not being able to get that off is so big. I'm gonna roost here. You kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. It's faster now, which is really unfortunate. I think we might die too. Cool. Cool. That's dope, dude. Awesome. So I think we lose to Volcarona now, which is not very fun. Yeah, dude, that's fucking ridiculous. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we lose our Volcarona check for 2% on this thing. Down goes Talonflame. This is looking really bad. I think we lose. I think we do lose. Grimmsnarl. No screens. Let's see. Can we trap it with Dougie yet? Probably not, because Dougie's super weak. I can't go Alcremie, because then I... Reflects up, too. I have to go Alcremie. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hope it works out. I'm just going to click Gleam here. I just honest to God think it's my best play at this point. I think I lose to the Volcarona off rip now. Like, I think I lose. Maybe I shouldn't let this thing get T-waved. I don't know. No miss. Alright, can I please break through at the very least? Doesn't gleam. It's gonna be enough. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're not getting 6-0'd. At the very least, we do not get 6-0'd. Reflect's gonna wear off, so now there's no screens. We are Scarf Dougie. So I think if he goes Volk here, I gotta go hard Dougie. Like hard Dougie. There's no Reflect up. Rock Slide should kill. Even a max HP variant. Yep. Is this going to be Volk? Gonna be Blastoise. Let's see. 252 fits. Modest. I want to see how much this does to my guy here. I'm gonna call mine. So Max is gonna come out. If we get a Call Mind off, +1. We do a lot. I think we should be able. Actually, I wasn't calculating Gmax on the damage. That's not good. And with the Cannonade, yeah. That was probably a misplay by me. I'm super tilted right now. Oh no, it doesn't do that much at all. So I think what I do is I use this to break. I don't get too greedy. I need to max up in Gmax Finale. Because I know we can live this next hit pretty easily. We're gonna Gmax up and Gmax Finale. Dynamax, Dynamax. We don't do that much, but like, we get a little bit of health back. We get the Cannonade damage back, basically. And that's max HP. If he's like offensive, we can potentially 2-hit KO it. Probably not. But like, we'll still do a decent chunk. Max Steel Spike. Flash Cannon? Wonder if that'll kill. It will not. There's a Spit F boost though. Defense, okay. So we get the Gmax Finale off, which is very nice. So we get basically all of that damage back, which is amazing. I'm going to Gmax Finale again. There isn't really a good switch into this. If Volcar wants to come in, I can Gmax Finale into Gmax Psych, or whatever. Hailstorm. Okay. Just throw off all the moves. I could have potentially protected there. That would have been nice, but like, again, not the biggest deal in the world. This being gone is like really nice for me. Or at least being chipped. Dope. That does a lot. And this next turn, we should be able to take it down. Provided we don't get paired, but you know, that definitely could happen. So, the Hail is actually a pretty smart move, because it's going to help chip me down with the Cannonade, but we're also stalling out the Cannonade, which I think is very important. And I'm going to Gmax Finale again. I don't see SV saving this, personally. Flash Cannon, not going to do the most. Can we break through, please? Nice. So we're going to take out Blastoise. It's very good. Now, if Volt comes in, I'm hard switching out. If Volt comes in, I'm switching out. I'm going a hard Dougie, and I'm clicking Rock Slide. I think we just have to play our what do you call it? Our hazard game correctly. I mean, our pivot game correctly in order to stall out that big problem in the what's its name, Alola Raichu, man. Now, I think if he goes Volk, he's gonna quiver because he's not gonna want to have to take our moves from neutral. I think. We'll see. Volcarona, Quiver Dance. Let's see how much does Dougie. Flamethrower just raw. Oh, no, it doesn't. Flamethrower does not kill us, actually. That is nice because we have defense for death. What about Fire Blast? Does not kill us. So our play 100% is go hard, Dougie. Wait, no, that's Dynamaxed. We definitely die. We definitely die. We nickname number 6. Okay. This thing's gonna come out. And that's fine, I think. Don't I just try and get some damage off? Like, he can get that up as rocks, but, like, it doesn't really hurt me. Earthquake's gonna come out. That's fair. That's definitely gonna knock us out from here. Down goes Alcremie, but it definitely put in the work. So it's lefties. It's honest to God completely fine. I think what I do is I gotta go into Rotom. Into a Sandaconda. At level 50, a Leaf Storm should blow this ass back, which makes me really want to Volt Switch and call that play. I'm going to Volt this first turn. I really want to Volt. Yep, there we go. Thank God. Play a little bit more aggressive there, Mr. Owen. So, Spike Lee is going to come out. What do you know? That is a Spike Lee, sir. So that does how much to, what do you call it? What's his name? Pincurchin. I always call him Spike Lee because John. So Pincurchin. Level 50 if we Volt. Did about that much. How much does Dougie do? Dougie doesn't knock out max defense, but I don't know if I have another play. I think I kind of have to. If I'm being completely honest, I think I kind of have to. Hope he's not Shuka, hope he's not Shed Shell. Something of the sorts. We'll see, though. Our opponent's team is very weak to the hazards, so. We're going to Earthquake right here. Because I think that is pretty important. Our endgame with Keldeo also isn't the worst as well. So we'll see what we can do. Earthquake's going to come out. Is it going to be Shuka? No. Is it going to be max defense? Can we knock it out? Oh, okay, that's really bad. Liquidation. That's going to knock us out, I think. Lift. Hail End. Hail End. Hail End. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, there's no rocks yet either. Okay. So we're going to Earthquake. Dougie's going to take out the Spike Lee. Oh my gosh, I wonder what that roll was. If you use max defense, we'd actually never knock him out from there, I don't think. But if not, that was definitely a roll. So we're going to knock out the Pincurchin. This is really tough, though. I don't know how likely our endgame is. Again, Keldeo's looking like our most likely endgame with Scarf Scald. But it depends. Okay, is this guy. And he's not my friend. Think I sack Rotom here. I think Rotom is by far my best sack. Saving this is really nice. So living on 2 is great. I'm glad we threw all that in defense. I wonder what that roll was. Psychic's gonna pop. It's definitely going to take us out. No, it's not. Haha. And it's a life orb. That's good to know. Okay. From here, I think what I do is I click Shadow Ball because he might get super comfortable, think I can live a hit and I can kill everything from here. No. I'm going to click Shadow Ball. But honestly, he shouldn't. Just because my dude exists. In all honesty, he shouldn't, but we'll see. Looks like it's going to come out again. Okay. Alola, Raichu. It's Life Orb with Rising Voltage. In the electric terrain, I want to see how much it does to do Blade. Pulls his ass backwards. Yeah, that's actually really scary. Okay. Let's see. We need to get this play right. So he used Terrain Extender. I'm gonna sneak up. Sneak. And should knock him out from this range. I want to see how much Scarf Keldeo does as well. It's not to enough yet. Alstrasu is going to be this dude. Okay, that's unfortunate as well. I wanted to kind of double into Keld, but I didn't think it was really my play. Don't get the Flame Body. Okay, cool. I think my play is to go hard Dougie in case he, what do you call it? Quivers up Volcarona. Into Doug Trio. We shouldn't, we do have to, what do you call it though? It's unfortunate. Shadow Snake, he's not very bulky, which is good to know as well. Dougie, we do have to Rock Slide though and hope we hit. We'll see though. It's a very tough endgame though. Very tough endgame. So we're gonna switch out to Blade. Obviously we don't want to be caught in against this thing. We're going to Chad Trio. My boy. Quiver please. Quiver please. Quiver please. Okay. All I'm praying is that we hit this Rock Slide. If we hit this Rock Slide, I think we can win. Rock Slide. Please. I don't think we kill with EQ at this point. Maybe EQ into Sneak was the better play, though. Maybe that was a better play. Actually, maybe that was a better play. Maybe that was a better play. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. Please hit. Please hit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Not out of the woods yet. Let's go. Okay. Good lord. Okay. Now, I want to see Sanda, Conda. How much it does to my Keldeo, because I might need to go hard into it. It does not 2-hit KO me, and Scald should kill it if he's not super deaf. That's going to be a little Raichu. I'm just going to Rock Slide then. I mean, I'm Scarf. The terrain is gone, so I can always just go and revenge you with Keldeo after I get this hit off. Surf's going to come out. And we are unfortunately going to drop. But if he's Life Orb, there's literally no way he outspeeds us, right? And if he's Life Orb, then yeah, if you Scarf, you would... Okay. I think Scarf Keldeo should do it for us. I'm pretty sure Scarf Keldeo should do it for us. Let's see, though. Good lord. Okay. Come on, Keld. We're going to click Scald. And it should clean us up the game. It should clean us up the game. For the love of God, please. Boom. Drop. Down it goes. 2 Adamant. I just want to check and make sure our Doublade can also always live a hit. Adamant or EQ actually kills our Doublade. Oh no, that's Dugtrio. Just kidding. Adamant EQ on a crit does not kill our Doublade. So we should even, if we for some reason don't pick up the kill here, we should be able to go Doublade afterwards. Sandaconda's going to come out. And once again, we just click Scald. Once again, we just click Scald. Scald's going to come out. They're going to pick up the kill. Keldeo cleaned up the game. GG's to SV Torrent. That was absolutely terrifying. It's a really scary team versus ours, man. That Volcarona was so scary in prep. In practice, though, we were able to play a little bit aggressive and kind of stop that with our Dugtrio. Just showing the value of Dugtrio, absolute MVP this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like. If you're new here, be sure to drop a sub. And with that being said, go check out SV's side. Definitely drop him a sub. He's a really cool dude. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.